Welcome back to World of Immersion. Today we're at the other park for rope drop, our magic entry. Bright and early at like 8:30 in the morning. Excited to see the other park?
Yeah, Krux coaster. This park's supposed to suck, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna rope drop. We'll probably do that, the other rides, and then over to the other park to see the rest of the things we haven't done yet. So stay tuned. This is really weird. I can't tell if it feels more like DCA or Hollywood Studios or neither, honestly. Hi, Tower Terror though, that's cool. All right, I know this area was newly refurbished. I haven't seen it yet. Part of the first part of the expansion. All right, so I think that's the line we're about to be waiting in. Oh, look at that. We'll see how this moves. It says 25, and we're here for early entry, but could be brutal. Super weird. They got the Tower Terror, the other area over there with crushes. Right down the middle is the rest of the park. That'll open next year, actually. Except for that expansion, get the World of Frozen and Lion King. It's so weird. You can kind of see down there. I'll show it later. See the construction right down there. It's not even construction at this point. It's actually really done. And exciting. You can see that.
Full of high-speed thrills, sharp turns, and sudden...
Krux coaster was super fun. That's one of those that you hear about for so many years, and it's crazy to actually do it. But better theming and more forceful than I actually thought. And that first drop is
First drop is really good.
really solid. It was a good time. I had really mild expectations, but it definitely like exceeded them. That was fun. All right, another Toy Story Land. This one came first, so it's probably a lot smaller. This whole park's really small right now. So Slinky Dog, it's probably a very different version, but super cool. I think that's where we're headed. I want to do the RC Racer. It's another one of those I've seen for a long time, never thought I'd do, so gotta get in line. Only 20 minutes, shouldn't be too bad. Another little Slinky Dog. RC Racer is actually super fun. What'd you think?
Very tiny.
Yeah, it was crazy. You actually got way more airtime than I thought. It goes both sides, up and down. Kind of cool. I think that was that Funky Cars road trip attraction, but now we're going through that portal into Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Remy's just, wow, they got the whole, this is great. Look at this. And they have a whole Ratatouille restaurant. Talking to Epcot, single rider. Actually, this is original, so. Very familiar queue we just did a couple months ago. Same row, same row. Just got off Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, just walked on a single rider. It's a very interesting version because there's no glasses, so it's 2D. So the sets are way better because you can see everything and the elements all work here with the heat and the sense, but the screens are a lot worse because you can see the entire room and it's not 3D.
I agree.
Yeah, not a bad ride, but I wish they didn't use many screens, and if they did, honestly, the 3D is a little bit better. So interesting to see what they'll do with Epcot. All right, heading over to the Cars road trip. I don't mind this little Pixar corner. I like that type of theme. A little bit nervous about this one. Little Radiator Springs, not exactly the area. Wait, wow, that's interesting. Looks like the studio tour at Universal. This is interesting. I have to look up if this was Retheme. I'm pretty sure they had a iteration of a studio tour themselves here, and then it became this. So we'll see. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't to literally board the studio tour. It's so crazy. This kind of feels like the tram from the parking structure to the front of Disneyland. We're confused. Yeah, studio tour guide at the front. Might go see Fast and Furious Supercharged.
All right, everyone. Wow, yeah!
Cars road trip.
It was great.
It was interesting. I think the amount of space that thing takes up after they're done with their expansion, that should become a new land. That's my pitch. I don't know.
That's how you fix Tomorrowland.
So yeah, you throw that on. This makes a lot more sense. So I think literally everything south of this is the current park with RC Racer there. They literally have all of these, this entire lake, which will have Frozen and the Lion King. That genuinely might that might 3x this park, so that makes a lot more sense. I would visit in about 2027 for a full park experience, because it's very much half right now. We'll be doing that later. That looks so weird, because that was our Tower of Terror. This is crazy. Very, very weird to see this. I think that's their PIM test kitchen, and that would be their web slingers. And at the way end is Avengers Flight Force, which I want to do. This is great. It seems like a popular choice still. People spend a lot of Marvel promotion at these parks, not the hotels. Food place there, Stark Factory. Everyone's lining up for some show here. We're doing the re-themed rock and roller coaster, Avengers Flight Force. So excited for this.
Set for an update.
S'approche. Vous ne pouvez pas. Nous avons besoin de son aide.
He's not responding, sir.
On n'a plus beaucoup de temps. Si les missiles arrivent avant qu'elle...
Strange ring sound.
Ne traînez pas, les amis. Oh, je t'ai dit de les rallumer aussi.
Energizing.
C'est mieux.
Avengers Flight Force. A lot better than I thought. That was like really fun.
Really fun. That was really good.
I don't think we're the biggest fans of the rock and roller coaster in Hollywood Studios, so like, I don't know if I even have a strong preference for either of them, but there's something about like blasting through space and hearing the Avengers theme. The cube was cool. It had the Iron Man animatronic. I don't know, definitely a lot better than I expected.
It was really good. I think the Marvel theme is just so good.
Yeah, it feels more Marvel-y than a lot of the stuff at our Avengers camp, which is kind of funny. Yeah, anyway, it's kind of funny how many thrilling rides they have here too, with that, with the Hyperspace Mountain, their Big Thunder. Interesting.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
A dimension of sound, a dimension of sight.
Alright, Tower of Terror. Very scary, very different. And honestly, like, I don't know if this is a weird thing to say, I felt like the smoothest one. The way it moves in the drop sequence is very, very clean. I don't know, I like it. I like that they're all pretty different. I don't know how I'd rank them, but still very solid. It's a Tower of Terror.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Different storylines.
Yeah, I like that they do that. I like the look of this. It smells super neat too. Really cool. It has a complete park behind it. Alright, headed out of the Studios Park now. My review is that it's not complete. I think like they obviously know that, and that's why half the park is under construction. There's a point when Cam and I were in line, you do like a whole 360, there's drills and cranes going all over the place. So it'll be interesting in a year or two how it looks. Right now, not great, but the rides actually themselves aren't that bad. It's just the atmosphere and it's just not big, but yeah, what do you think?
Exactly the same, bro.
Yeah,
Time for a peak.
that's what I expected. But now we're going to Disneyland, gonna do the rides we haven't done and some of those walk-arounds. Super excited. A little bit of rain coming in Disneyland. All right. Gonna see the dragon I've heard so much about. That's crazy. You could go all the way up there. It is not like ours at all. And we'll come back for this later as well. There's a lot of people in Fantasyland right now, but it's definitely the best one. My only complaint, not a lot of rides here, but the whole park has like the fewest rides out of any castle park, so it kind of makes sense. Very, very well themed. It was amazing me how large the Fantasyland here is. Like, I feel like Tokyo and Magic Kingdom both the bigger ones than ours, but this is insane. There's so many levels to this. And we have yet to see this during the daytime. Probably gonna do Pirates again, obviously. And all the walkthroughs. There's a ton to see here. It's like a pirate-themed Tom Sawyer Island. It's really creepy in here. It's just so crazy. Pretty sure this connects to the Swiss Family Robinson treehouse across. That is really, really cool.
It's like we're going through the cave.
Swiss Family Robinson house. The Lion King restaurant. Let's check it out. A cool spot. Get the chicken strap. Just like some wrap situation. Our lunch was actually pretty solid at the Lion King restaurant there.
That was one of the best themed restaurants. That's probably like my favorite Adventureland restaurant.
That was really cool. This makes me sad that our Adventureland's so small because our Adventureland's really cool, but just not a lot of space. And they have walkthrough attractions in every land. Super excited to see this Aladdin one. I think Aladdin needs a ride besides the flying carpets in general. What'd you think?
That was really cool.
Yeah.
There just needs to be more experiences like that in theme parks in general.
I agree. I think literally every land here has one, which is amazing. All right, no wait now, which is I think way more normal. It was brutal earlier. What do you think?
That was super cool. I love that. That was really good.
If you watched our top rides in Disneyland, you know that Alice in Wonderland is the best dark ride. Therefore, like having a walkthrough honestly fits so well with that story. That was great. I feel like I was saying earlier, having these walkthroughs is so good, but with that IP or just character, I guess in general, super good. All right, gonna jump in line for the Storybook Canal boats.
Yeah, I think it's... How to do our 100th coaster.
Casey Jr., Le Petit Train. 100th coaster. This thing's legit. We're flying.
We're flying through this. Oh, airtime hill.
Onboard audio too. Oh! Solid Vekoma power coaster.
That was actually thrilling. What is happening?
It was fast. I had like weird little airtime pops. Really, that was super fun. Starting to rain, but look at these. Little Fantasyland treats lining each side. You can do Small World.
Look at the cool facade.
Somehow that was the strongest Small World.
That was really good. That was really good.
There's not a lot of things you could make it better, but their show scenes were just so much better. Now we're gonna take this weird little path to Discoveryland. It looks like Alton Towers. Admitted, it does.
It looks like all in...
According to the park, we have not seen Videopolis, Cafe Hyperion, Lounge Lightspeed, which we want to check out. So cool. A little Lounge Lightspeed. It's a bar, I think, up there.
It's very cool.
On top, by the X-Wing. It's crazy. They got Star Tours here, Hyperspace Mountain. I got this little drink with the X-Wing on the ice and the little cookies. We're supposed to have those little BD units, but because it's raining, maybe not today. We'll see.
You. That's right. You. Or not. Well, we'll be watching.
Saw the original Captain Rex from Star Tours. Pretty cool Easter egg up here. I go first. That was a very Disneyland experience, much like ours. I feel like that was super cool, right?
That was insanely cool.
It's like the limited time lounge. You get to see the Stormtroopers and Boba Fett. Fortunately, not get to see the little BD units. I don't even know if they're doing them because it's kind of wet outside still, and they're like technically animatronics. But really fun. Check out the Nautilus. I just checked out the Nautilus and Discoveryland. Super cool. Like, I'm a big fan of these, as I was saying, but that one specifically, I like the set design of a lot of haunts and stuff, but more permanent. There's a little show scene thing we didn't stay for, but there's a whole little audience watching like that thing sail. But that's where we were right there. Super cool. You do not see that meet and greet very often. Had a fantastic meal at Walt's. Thoughts on the food?
That was one of my favorite meals I've ever had at Disneyland. Like,
yeah.
The theme in the restaurant's so old school, like Disney. Like you literally eat in the second story of Main Street, which is I've never done that before.
Yeah, you're up there on the second floor of Main Street. All the themings to the original Disneyland and Walt it's super cool. The food is really good. Service is great.
Really good.
Little on the pricier end, but honestly, very much worth it for that $1. We're gonna shop around a bit and then try to get our last rides in because there's only a couple hours till the park closes. Excited to do this one last time. Such a good rendition of the Haunted Mansion. I love this. These people are just chilling and looking at the Phantom Manor queue, like me and Nolan.
Bro.
Phantom Manor is amazing.
It's easily my favorite, like, Haunted Mansion. It's just so good. Like, our Haunted Mansion has, like, lighting issues, like, spacing issues. I think sometimes, like, it feels short only because I've ridden it a lot of times. But this one, like, hits on all points. The last scene closes out so well. Animatronics are, like, the whole story is so good, too. So it's just perfect in my eyes.
It's a really, really solid ride. We're gonna check out Blue Hill Cemetery now. Oh, they got the gravestones. Kind of looks like Alton a little bit, the way it's like up on the hill. This is super cool too. But it ties into the lore of the ride. Probably some Easter eggs too. This one's making noises. Look at those geysers. Now it's time. Might be the last time. Or maybe not. Favorite ride in the world. Not much else to it. So, new Snow White Scary Adventures now. Maybe we'll do that again later.
Pirates so peak, so peak.
So good. All right, Snow White Scary Adventure. We'll throw back to the old one. Still scary, not as bad as Japan.
Yeah.
Definitely very old school. See what's next. Might do some re-rides on the big rides. Only 2 hours to go.
For sure, yeah.
All right, getting down to the end here. Indiana Jones one more time.
Indiana Jones, El Tempo del Peru.
Close. All right, here again for the fireworks because it's not as windy. So the drones might be going tonight. Very excited. That was the best fireworks show I've seen. The drones, the fog, the lighting, and all the effects.
I agree. We were a lot closer this time. We were by the very, like, the hub area, so that was really good.
Yeah, really, really good. All right, that's gonna do it from us for Disney Paris and the Europe stint that we did. What are your thoughts on, just do Disney Paris.
Disney Paris is my 4th favorite Disney park, or just park in general.
Disneyland Paris.
Disneyland Paris, not Walt Disney Studios, but overall just like great park. Like I think all 4 of the top rides there are better than any other like clone that they have across the coast. So I was really surprised, and the best fireworks show I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know this was segmented in many videos, so maybe it was hard to catch and follow along, but I don't have the highest expectations, but the fact that it's even close to Disney or the Tokyo Disneyland, if not better, is absurd to me because it does have my favorite version of Pirates Thunder and maybe even Space and Haunted Mansion. So with that being said, that's going to be it from Disneyland Paris. Super happy with how that went. Oh yeah, and the Nighttime Spectacular was maybe my favorite. So too many things that were my favorite for it not to be up there.
Europe is over. It's time for Horror Nights on Sunday with
Yeah,
Nolan. We're regrouping.
He's actually there right now, but next time you'll see us, we'll be at Horror Nights Hollywood. So
see you at the haunts.